Many people think self-control means suppressing emotions, denying yourself happiness, or living a rigid life. But psychology suggests something very different. Real self-control isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. It's the ability to choose your actions instead of being controlled by impulses, emotions, distractions, or other people's expectations. And while self-control may not look exciting on the surface, it is one of the most powerful skills a person can develop. If you've ever struggled to stay disciplined, resist temptation, or keep your emotions in check, this video is for you. Here are 5 powerful psychological insights that reveal why learning to control yourself can completely transform your life. Number 1, self-control creates long-term happiness. Many people believe happiness comes from doing whatever feels good in the moment, but research indicates the opposite. People who consistently act according to their long-term goals tend to experience greater satisfaction and fulfillment than those who constantly chase immediate pleasure. Think about it. Eating unhealthy food feels good for a few minutes. Avoiding responsibilities feels comfortable for a day. Buying things you don't need may create excitement for a moment, but these choices often create problems later. Self-control allows you to make decisions that your future self will thank you for. It's not about denying pleasure. It's about choosing greater rewards over smaller ones. Every time you resist an impulse that conflicts with your goals, you're investing in a better future. And over time, those small decisions create a life you can genuinely feel proud of. Number 2, self-control strengthens emotional resilience. Life is full of situations that trigger strong emotions. Someone criticizes you, a plan falls apart, a relationship becomes difficult, an unexpected problem appears. In these moments, it's easy to react impulsively, to say something you'll regret, to give up, to let frustration take over. But psychology shows that emotionally resilient people aren't those who never feel negative emotions. They're people who can experience those emotions without letting them control their behavior. Imagine 2 people facing the same setback. One immediately becomes angry, blames others, and makes reckless decisions. The other feels the same frustration, but takes a moment to pause, think, and respond calmly. The difference isn't intelligence, it's self-control. Controlling yourself doesn't mean ignoring emotions. It means acknowledging them while remaining in charge of your actions, and that skill can protect relationships, careers, and personal growth in ways that many people underestimate. Number 3, self-control increases confidence. Many people believe confidence comes from external success. A better job, more money, more recognition, more approval from others. But one of the strongest sources of confidence comes from trust in yourself. When you repeatedly keep promises to yourself, you begin to believe in your own abilities. You say you'll exercise, and you do it. You say you'll study, and you follow through. You say you'll stop a harmful habit, and you make progress. Each time you act according to your intentions, you send yourself a powerful message. I can rely on myself. That kind of confidence is different from temporary motivation. It's deeper because it comes from evidence. The evidence that you are capable of guiding your own behavior even when it's difficult. And the more self-control you develop, the stronger that trust becomes. Number 4, self-control protects you from manipulation. Not everyone who influences you has your best interests in mind. Advertisements try to trigger impulses. Social media platforms compete for your attention. Some people use guilt, pressure, or emotional tactics to get what they want. Without self-control, it's easy to become reactive, to buy things you don't need, to waste time you can't get back, to say yes when you want to say no. Research suggests that people who can regulate their emotions and impulses are better able to make decisions based on their values rather than external pressure. In other words, self-control helps you remain the author of your own life. It creates a space between what happens to you and how you respond. And within that space lies your power. The ability to choose instead of react, the ability to think instead of follow, the ability to stay true to yourself even when others try to pull you in different directions. Number 5, self-control makes success more consistent. Talent is valuable. Intelligence is valuable. Luck can certainly help, but none of these factors matter much without consistency. And consistency depends heavily on self-control. Most meaningful achievements aren't created by one extraordinary effort. They're built through small actions repeated over time. A few pages read every day, a little practice every morning, one healthy choice after another. The challenge is that these actions often feel insignificant in the moment. The rewards are delayed, progress is slow, results are invisible at first. That's why many people quit. But self-control allows you to continue even when motivation disappears. disappears. It helps you focus on the process rather than immediate results. And over months and years, those seemingly small actions compound into remarkable outcomes. What looks like success from the outside is often self-control operating quietly in the background. So if you're trying to become more disciplined, remember this. Self-control isn't about becoming perfect. It's not about never making mistakes. It's not about eliminating every temptation or emotion. It's about gradually increasing your ability to choose what matters most. Some days you'll succeed. Some days you'll fall short. That's normal. What matters is returning to the path again and again. Every moment of self-control, no matter how small, strengthens the part of you that wants to grow. The part that values long-term fulfillment over temporary comfort, the part that believes your future is worth investing in. And if you've been working to improve yourself, even in small ways, give yourself credit. Because every time you choose patience over impulse, discipline over distraction, or purpose over comfort, you're building a stronger version of yourself. A version that isn't controlled by circumstances. A version that isn't controlled by emotions. A version that isn't controlled by other people. A version that is guided by conscious choice. And that is one of the greatest forms of personal power. If you enjoyed this video and want more psychology insights that help you better understand yourself and unlock your hidden strengths, subscribe to the channel and join us for the next video. Until then, remember, the strongest person is not the one who controls others. The strongest person is the one who can control themselves.